you create some product you think people need, some nonsense, and then you advertise it and you brainwash people, and then they will buy it. This is old style of marketing. You know, people are not that stupid. You can't really brainwash them that much, right? It works to a certain extent. Like maybe okay, good example in Thailand is they sell this, you know, chicken essence in a little, and then people give it as presents, you know, a little bottles like this, and inside there's some chicken essence or bird, something bird tongue, okay, and it's, you know, one little thing is 40 baht, so if you buy a whole basket, it's maybe 1,000 baht. So company created this thing, chicken essence is basically chicken soup. And then they advertise it as like, oh, I'm so tired, I cannot work. And then you drink and suddenly you have a lot of energy, right? So it's basically they have some product and then they just advertise it a lot and then they hope that people will buy it. This is old system. The new system, the new approach is to understand what people need, right? And of course, at the bottom, you know, you want food, right? You want your body. If you don't have these things, your body cannot function, right? Maybe some vitamin. Um, you know, these are physiological needs. And then, you know, we go up through this pyramid. We want to have friends. We want to have and you see, for example, you see they have sex here and then they have sex here, right? So it's different. So one is maybe lower need and another is higher need, right? Same with food, right? You can go and eat food. Like if you're really hungry, you can go and eat. You can go and pay 5 baht and they'll give you mama noodles, right? You'll eat and you'll feel less hungry, right? But then why do you go and pay 1,000 baht? You go to an expensive restaurant, right? Because it will be better food in terms of better taste, it looks nice. They're playing music in the restaurant. Same with coffee, right? You can go to some local shop here in Thailand and buy coffee 40 baht, right? It'll be coffee. You will drink it from a plastic cup and that's it. So why do you go to Starbucks and pay 100 baht? Because of the atmosphere, right? Nice music, nice cup, right? You get more than just coffee. You get this feeling. So again, everything can be lower or higher, right? And so we move up, and then this self-actualization, right? Self-expression. You want to express yourself. You want to show that you are different, right? So that's what companies are doing now. They are trying to understand what you really need. Okay. In terms of how you want to express yourselves. For example, I'm a company that makes clothes, right? I can make any shirt, right? Long sleeve, short sleeve, this color, that color, I can do anything. But before I produce the product, I must understand what kind of a product people need. So I start asking questions, right? We send questionnaires. We have focus groups trying to understand what people need. Well, they need a shirt, or maybe they don't need a shirt, but they want to express themselves. Somebody wants to look official. He wants to self-express as an important person. He works in a bank, right? So we will produce a shirt for him or for his group, for people like him. White shirt, really nice, looks expensive, high quality, because that's what he wants, right? He's a businessman. Then there's some teenager. He wants to look like he's a rebel, right? He doesn't care about society. He's a free spirit, right? He doesn't want rules, right? So we need to produce something for him that will look like he's a rebel, right? Different colors, different style. That's why I always talk to you about ripped jeans, right? Jeans with holes. They sell it. So before, if you wanted to look like a rebel, if you wanted to look like you had some experiences, you had to earn it, right? You had to buy new jeans and wear them for several years, and then it would have holes. Today you can buy that product to express yourselves, right? When you go to a business meeting, you will not wear jeans with holes, right? Because it's like, what is this guy? Who is he? He's not serious, right? We judge people by the way they are dressed. But if you a different type of a person, you might buy it, right? To express yourself. Richard Branson. Okay. Who is Richard Branson? Who knows? Richard Branson. Richard Branson. He's a very wealthy man, right? From the UK, owner of Virgin Atlantic. Okay, let's look at his pictures. So he's wearing, he has billions of dollars, and he has his style of dressing. He expresses himself and his company and his attitude through the way he is dressing. Jeans, usually jeans and white shirt, right? A little like, I don't care. Think about this guy and some other wealthy people, right? Most wealthy people, they dress conservatively, right? But this guy, because of his company, he wants to send an image of like a relaxed guy. Same thing with this. Just a second. Moment. Steve Jobs, right? He was conducting presentations and he was wearing jeans, right? Jeans, $138, sneakers, 130, t-shirt, 130, iPod, 400, right? So why was he dressing like this? To send, he could wear anything, right? And usually, CEOs of companies during presentations, they're wearing usually they're wearing suits and ties, right? But why is he dressed like he doesn't care? That's the message, right? He expresses himself and his company, right? Like, I'm for everyone. We are ordinary. We are affordable. We don't care about rules, right? But again, this is not. You must understand. This is not by accident. This is done on purpose. Same thing. Sorry. Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, look at Steve Jobs before, right? Before when he just started Apple, this is what he looked like, right? He was wearing official kind of dress, and then he changed. Maybe he changed inside, but you also think about your company, how you want your company to be perceived. If you're a bank, you will continue dressing like this, right? Bankers dress like this because they want to say, we're very serious about business, we're serious about money, we don't joke, everything is important. But if you're like Facebook, right? Okay. So let's look Mark Zuckerberg style. Same with Mark Zuckerberg, right? Mostly he is dressed like a he's getting older, but he still dresses like he doesn't care, right? He is one of the wealthiest men in the world. So look, in Thailand, some guy who has 20 million baht will spend 2 million on a license plate, right? And then look at Mark Zuckerberg. He has billions of dollars, maybe 100 billion of dollars. So this is unimaginable amount. And yet he's dressed like a homeless guy, right? Like he's dressed like he doesn't have any money. What's the point? Oh, it's his style. Really? This is again done on purpose to show that he is just like you, he's just like me. Facebook is for everyone. Uh, he is expressing himself, but mostly he is expressing his company. Uh, so you can express yourselves, right? If you think, oh, Facebook is for everyone, then you adopt it and then you use it. But if you think, oh no, it's for wealthy people, then you won't do it. Like, think about Thailand. 100 baht. Everyone has 100 baht, right? It's not, a crazy amount of money. It's just, 100 baht. So, go inside Starbucks. You will see students there, tourists there, Thai people. You will never see poor Thai people inside. Poor. They also have 100 baht, but they never go inside. Why? Because they might think, this is not for me. I feel uncomfortable there. I feel uncomfortable. They will take this 100 baht and then they will go to a local place and sit there, right? But they will not go inside because they think this is not my type of a place. Same thing, if you have some money, you don't go and sit in the very, maybe local shop because you might think this is for poorer people, right? So people express themselves through the products, through what they buy. Also clothes. You can do an experiment. You can buy expensive clothes. Okay, so for example, let's look at this. Sorry, let's look. We can do an experiment. Okay, look at this girl. Look at this girl, first, second girl, right? We can go do an experiment. We can buy this clothes and give for free to some farmers in Thailand and say, oh, you can wear it. They won't. They will say, no, I feel uncomfortable. This dress looks stupid, right? Because it doesn't express who I am. It will, because your dress expresses you, right? they're farmers, they work in the fields. What's the difference what you wear? No, right? Because your dress will express yourselves. And that's why these companies are telling young people, if you are a rebel, you don't care, you are open to relationship, whatever, you should dress like this, right? That's what they're telling people. You should. This is how you should dress. These are the things, right? And of course, they earn a lot of money. So it's not just. If we look at Maslow hierarchy of needs, uh, so safety, maybe clothes is safety. Clothes protect us from the weather. We need to wear clothes, not just to hide our body, but to protect, right, from bad weather. We cannot walk around without shoes because it's uncomfortable. So I can buy any shoes I want to protect my feet. But why should I pay $300 for these? This is not for protection. This is for self-expression, right? This is to express yourselves. You buy these shoes, or so companies again using our need to express ourselves, and they sell the products to us. And every year things change. Every year they have some new product. Oh, everyone should be wearing white shoes. And then after that, oh, new style is this. And how do they make it popular? They have shows, they have fashion shows, they have models. They push their product, so suddenly all the supermodels are wearing these shoes. All the fashion shows present this product, and then it becomes popular. So they say this season it's white, black shoes and high heels. So all young people go and buy it, and then they will say this year this is really popular. This is stylish, and then everyone runs and buys these shoes. Okay, that's how companies earn money, because people have it's inside of us, desire to express ourselves, right? Before, uh, before big companies, how could you express yourselves? You could make your own clothes. You could maybe sing. You could dance. You could express yourselves through things that were available to you. So if you really are creative, you can make your own clothes. If you're really an artist, you can paint or sing. Today, companies say, don't worry, we will help you. You buy our product, you see, and you can express yourselves. What color do you like? Black, blue, black. Okay, we'll make black shoes, and you can express yourselves. You can be a rebel. And that's why uh, there's so many jeans with holes, because young people don't like to follow the rules. Like kids follow their parents, right? You tell your kid, stop here, go there, go to bed, eat your apple, right? And then when kids become teenagers, they're tired of parents' rules. So for maybe since like they're 13 until they're 19, they want to be a rebel. And a dangerous thing would be if you run away from the house, right? This is like being really a rebel. My friend's son, when he was 15 or 16, he wanted to be a rebel, so he got in the US, in California, he got on a Japanese ship, and he wanted to become a sailor, to sail, but they sailed a little bit inside the US, and he understood it's really hard, and he got off that ship, right? So being a rebel is not for everyone, a real rebel. So most kids are given this opportunity to be rebels through buying products. So they all go and buy jeans with holes because this is the popular thing. And then when they're 20, they change, they become adults themselves, and then when they become parents, they do the same thing like their parents. They tell, sit here, go there, eat your apple. Okay. So for example, just a second. So let's look at 70s teenager style. So this is 1970s. What teenagers were told to wear. Okay, very bright colors. So this was the style. It might come back, don't laugh. It might come back. Uh, Short things, hair like that. Okay. Sweaters, skirts. So this was the style, and it might come back. After people forget all about it, it will return. Don't worry. What trousers or pants that are wide. Hair color, haircut. Very wide things. Some people in Thailand follow this fashion and they wear it, but mostly now people don't wear it. But before, you were told this is the style. If you want to be popular, if you want to be in style, you need to wear these colors, these styles. This is how it worked. Okay, this was the style. And you were told, if you want to express yourself, express your personality, you can wear things like this. You can wear blue or yellow or gray or beige. What do you want? You can choose. I want black. No, 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 no. This is 1970s. No black. You choose bright colors. You choose yellow, pink, or red. What do you want? I want black. No, 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 no. Okay. So this is that. And then let's go 90s. So what was in the 90s? Okay, it changed. The color changed to this. You see, looks like bananas. Now it's narrow to the bottom, towards the. Or this was popular in the 90s. Okay. So every decade, every 10 years, everything is changing, but it's not by accident. Companies need to sell products. That's why they will tell you. Okay, so this is another style everyone needs to wear. So the funny thing is, everyone wants to be individual, but they don't make their own clothes. They go to the shop, and the shop sells them individual clothes, and everyone again looks the same. Everyone is wearing the shirts like that. So this is the 90s. And then let's look 80s. Okay, so I can do 80s style, 90s style, you know, whatever. But then if you go teenager style in 1920s, no style for teenagers. Nobody cared about teenagers in 1920s. Okay, teenagers could wear just anything, you know. Nobody was thinking about teenagers. Everyone was thinking about adults. So it didn't really exist until maybe 1950s. You see, hard to find teenager style 40s. Okay, let's say 50s. Not much there. 60s. Okay, it started around maybe 60s or 70s. Style for teenagers. And children as well. Now it's a big business, you know, fashion for children, for babies. Before, nobody cared, but now companies realize they can earn a lot. Uh, again, there's different styles, different prices. Um, this is how companies earn their profits. Yes, we move through the Maslow hierarchy of needs, but if if the companies are not waiting for you to have all of this to come here, they start asking questions, trying to find people how they want to express themselves, right? Some people, and it's not only, oh, I want to express through a golden ring or expensive car. Some people, everyone is different. Some people want to express themselves as poor, and you will say, what? Yes, it's true. Some people, okay, we have some people who are poor and they want to pretend to have money. We have some people who are wealthy and they want to show that they're wealthy. We have some people who are poor and they want to express themselves as poor, and some people who are wealthy and they want to express themselves as poor. So some people are farmers and they want to look like farmers. They don't want, or they don't want to look different. They don't want to look like, because then their society will not accept them. They will say, why you dress like this? You're a farmer. Why you dress like you work in the office, right? So the society will push you uh, to conform. So people think what they can do. So for example, uh, let's say, um, just a second. So for example, uh, pictures of Russian peasants. So peasants or farmers. This is what they dress like. Maybe it's Ukraine, maybe Russia. Okay, this is the style back then, not now, 100 years ago. So if you dress like this, society accepted you, right? You could, this was the style, right? And you had to make it yourselves. But if you dress like this in Thailand, they will say, are you from the circus? What are you doing? Why you look weird, right? So again, you must look around. Look around. What year is it? What country is it? Can I dress like that? If you dress like this today in Russia or in Ukraine, they would think you are like from some festival. You know, they will say, what's going on? And of course, this is in in Thailand, in northern tribes. But again, you don't go to work like this, right? you think about the occasion. Is this the right occasion? So this is how people were expressing themselves, and they were making it themselves, right? Their grandmother was making it. Maybe they keep this costume for many years, right? This is the style, the traditional style, how people were expressing. Now we rely on companies. Companies help you to express yourselves. They give you the colors, the styles. Okay, another one. In Peru, this is very interesting, right? The traditional thing in Peru, women wear hats. This is very strange, right? This hat looks like a male hat, but this is their tradition. They for some reason they wear these hats. So if you are in that culture, you must wear a hat to be acceptable, right? So companies are making hats. To us, it looks weird, but if you grow up in that culture, this is totally acceptable. Just a moment. 2020 teenager style. What's the style now? Right. Well, we've tried everything. So what could be the style? Maybe haircut, colors. Fashion 2020. What's the fashion? So these are companies. They have fashion shows, right? Some things are extreme. You know, you'll never wear this in real life. So, but maybe just the shorts, but not that. But they give you suggestions. You know, before, for example, 50 years ago, if you would see this, you would say, is he like mentally okay? Maybe he's a little crazy. But now companies are suggesting this is what you should wear: shorts and the jacket and colors. Like what's with the colors? It's weird. Oh, look at this guy. This is uh this is what they're suggesting to wear. Like the colors don't match, you know. What's the style? Long jacket and shorts. What's for what? But this is what they are telling us to wear. And slowly, some things are extreme and they will never be adopted. Other things will slowly uh, flow into our society, and it will be uh, more and more acceptable. Like, what's this style? Right? Like, who thinks it's pretty? No, but it's a famous designer, so it is good. Uh, so this is what again, this is not just art. This is uh, money. This is uh, uh, you know, factories are working and shops are working hard to promote these uh, things to the public. Just a second. So we can go to just a second. Just a second. Just a moment, please. Okay. Zara. So let's. Zara is very popular because they're affordable, and okay. Zara, what can they sell? Okay, just a second. And they sell different things, so okay, just a second. Okay, let's go. Zara. And there's another company, Bershka. Zara, so bedroom, kitchen, dining. So they have everything for you. You don't need to think. It's like IKEA, right? They will help you to self-express. Kids. Bathroom. So even, utensils for kids. For the bedroom, right? Kids will have everything. Newborn, bathroom. Okay, let's look bathroom for kids. Doesn't work. Bedroom. And Bershka. Bershka, you see, it's another from Spain, and it's it's not expensive. Everything is cheap. That's why it's popular with teenagers. Just a moment. So let's find something in Europe. So what's available for women and for men? So while it's loading, I'm showing you Zara. So this is for kids, right? They make special spoons, special. Oh, how nice, right? Again, that's how companies earn money. And people think, yes, the baby needs a special plate, so let's go and buy it from them. 690 baht, right? So 890 baht. This is Bershka for women. Okay, clothes. Going out. Okay, I'm going out. I need something. Let's see what they offer.
Excuse me, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
The screen doesn't appear.
Oh, it disappeared?
Yes.
Okay, just a second. Okay, can you see the woman in green?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. So this is what Bershka is offering. This is, again, looks like 70s style. It's coming back. Skirt, shoes. And you can buy online or you can buy in the shop, and people accept it because it's from a designer. It's, look how pretty it is, right? We like this skirt. Who wants this skirt? Chiffon effect mini skirt. This is what, designed by a professional? Okay, it looks good because it's the problem with people today is we trust professionals, right? Before you were making your own clothes, you were cooking your own food, you were playing your own music, so you could say, no, this is good, that is bad, but now you're told this is from a designer, and who is this designer? Why it looks like she's homeless, right? Or the music, they say it's by Justin Bieber, but why is it so bad? Oh, this food is from KFC. It's done by the company. Why it tastes? I don't like the taste, right? So these days, everything we have in our lives comes from others, and often we're told it's better than what you make at home because it's done by a professional. So we are told to trust professionals. Uh, you don't understand anything about that. We understand everything. So listen to us. Okay, this is the situation in the society. So they will create music for you. They will create buildings, clothing, medicine, right? Before, think about, not like maybe 200 years ago, 300 years ago, people lived in villages. Most people lived in villages. There were very few doctors. So if you were sick, you mm, the family knew how to, oh, I have a headache, oh, drink this herb. Oh, I have a fever, drink this herb. Oh, some problem. Okay, now go to the local medicine person, the local like shaman, or the local person who knew everything about diseases, right? And where did he get his information? He got his information from his grandmother and grandmother from another grandmother. That's how they knew about herbs, right? From generations. But now we are forgetting it, and doctors study at the university, and then they tell us we know everything, you don't know everything. So many people now forget how to fix problems themselves, what herbs to take. So this applies to clothing, right? So they tell women to express themselves through this skirt. Okay, uh, clothes, shoes. What? Just a second. Okay, let's look at men. What they offer, men. Bestsellers. What's the bestseller? Again, this is the style they offer. Some jeans that look stupid, some jacket, and these shoes. So this is the style. He looks I don't know, if you would not tell me it's Bershka, I would think this is like very weird, you know, the shoes. And this guy, what? No shirt here. This is how you should look like. So for some reason the shoes are like, or the you know, they're like they're too big. And there's colors. So that's what they offer people to wear. This looks like from a 5-year-old kid, right? This guy looks that, you know, maybe he's 17, but the pants, this is what they offer to men. Okay. And please remember this. This is the website for Bulgaria. So this is in the 70, almost 80 lev. I don't know how many baht or dollars this is. Many black. Many, you see, mostly the models are black, but this is for Bulgaria. Bulgaria is predominantly white. It's in Europe. This guy, I don't know. So this is for teenagers. This is what they're offering to teenagers to wear, and then they will wear. Who wants to dress like this? Look, how nice. The colors are very bright. So someone is sitting and designing these things, and then young people will wear it. Look at the shoes. Who wants to wear the shoes? Young people want to self-express what is inside of them. And the companies are here to help. The companies listen to young people, but they also have their own agenda. They want to push, I don't know, this weird style. This is, I don't know. I don't like it at all. This looks very kind of weird, I would say. But again, this is for young people who don't want to follow orders, right? Young people want to show that they're independent through crazy clothes, right? Oh, I want to be a rebel, so I will dress like this. Usually people who are in the prison, they dress like this, but now young people want to follow the same style, right? Um, I don't see, even if you would tell me, you know, I can have anything for free from here, you know, I'm not sure what I would take, because it all looks. Yes, I'm not a teenager, but I don't see anything that is like what I would never take shoes like this, you know. This is maybe okay. This is a little weird. And jeans, you know, they don't have nicer jeans. Uh, so some jeans are really thick, like some jeans are really narrow. Why, you know? Look at these jeans. Uh, Again, you could say, teacher, you don't understand anything in fashion. This is what is fashionable. now. This is in fashion. But what I'm trying to tell you in this class, you need to ask yourselves, what is fashion? Why is this nice? Don't think about fashion, think with your own head. Why is this, why are they telling you this is nice? You know, his legs are thin, and when he wears jeans like this and then big shoes, it looks weird. You need to use your own feelings to choose what you think. If you really want to express yourselves, you should not follow what they tell you. You should think with your own head, and then you can really express yourselves. Okay, you can really express, not with what they push, because they're pushing this, and then in a year or two they will say, no, this looks ugly, this is not in style, and now everyone should wear whatever. And just a moment. Just a second. Just a second. So Madonna is a superstar in the US. She has a adopted son. She's white, he's black. Look what they're promoting now, skirts for men. Skirts for men.
15-year-old son David is getting a lot of attention for wearing a dress on his mom's Instagram. Madonna posted the video writing, "Confidence is everything." Here is David rocking a white silk May couture dress.
I low-key like when, like, it's so freeing, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh, it just stopped in time. Well, the fire alarm just stopped in time for the end of that.
Okay, so don't get surprised if in the next 10 years you'll see men wearing skirts, dresses. The fashion industry could say, why not? If women can wear jeans, and you will say, what's wrong with women wearing jeans? Well, for many years, trousers were only there for men, and now women can wear it. Okay, when just a second, when did women start wearing pants? Okay, so let's I will share the screen just a second. This is what I'm trying to tell you. During late 1800s, so maybe 140 years ago, women started to wear pants for industrial work, not everywhere, for industrial work, when they were working at a factory. During World War II, women wore their husbands' pants while they took on jobs. And in the 70s, pants became especially fashionable, right? So before, women could not wear pants outside. Society would not accept it. Society would say, Why are you wearing men's clothes? Are you lesbian? What's going on, right? But now it's acceptable. We accept it. Same thing with men wearing dresses. Now, if a man wears dress, we would say a little crazy, right? Yes, in Scotland and in Tonga Islands, men have their special skirts, but not in Thailand, not in the US. But maybe in the next 10 years, companies will push it so it will become acceptable. Now, today, it's hard for me to imagine it. I'm sure same for you, but pants, same, same thing. Men were wearing pants, women could not wear pants outside, but now it's okay, right? So things can change, and we don't, again, it's not up to me, it's not up to you. Companies decide on it, and then they push it through superstars, through fashion shows, through movies and TV, and then it's the mainstream. It's acceptable, socially acceptable. Another example, gays, right? 20, about 60 years ago in America, if somebody would say I'm gay, they would be put in a hospital for crazy people. And now it's everywhere. It's in movies, etc. So what society is accepting it, not just accepting it, maybe encouraging it, saying, wow, you're so, you're different, there's so many movies about that now, right? So it's fashionable, it's in fashion. So this is how it works. Okay, just a second. Okay, any questions so far? Just a second. Okay, this last time we watched The Century of Self, part 3. At the end of part 3, they have important things about how companies started to use the Maslow pyramid. Okay, just a second. They had to companies had to determine who you are, because we are all different. Some people really want to express themselves, others not so much. So if I would ask you directly, you would never be able to tell me. So companies found a way to ask questions indirectly and determine that there's several groups of people. Some people want to express themselves, others want to follow. So companies were able to divide these people and then offer different products to them. So this is very, very important for our class. So let's watch it together again. Okay. So I shared the sound, I shared the screen. Okay. Just a second. I need to turn off my, okay, let's start. Okay, so I started the class telling you about this thing in Thailand, right? The customized license plate, right? So this is very smart for the company that does that, right? You understand the lifestyle, you understand the people, you understand some people have so much money, 2 million baht is nothing for them, right? So you think, what can we sell them, right? They already have everything and yet they still have money. Let's create some product for them. So they have this special license plate. Okay, you believe in magic, you believe in special words, you know, you want to show off, you have a lot of money. Okay, we have a special product for you, right? So uh, this part in the movie is very interesting, right? You you want to self-express through young people want to self-express through clothing, so we'll make a lot of clothing, right? And everyone is different. Some people want to fit into the society. They don't want to be different. They want to be just like everyone else, right? Oh, everyone like in Thailand. Think about Thailand. Uh, Look at what people are wearing. Some people want to be the same. Yeah, I see it in students, right? I will ask questions. What do you think? And most students will repeat the same answer. They don't want to be different. And then somebody will suddenly say something very different from others. So this person doesn't want to fit. This person wants to self-express. Okay? So maybe the majority of people in the country want to fit, right? Because it's comfortable. You don't need to fight against your society. You are inside and you're just like others. Nobody is noticing you, right? Because if you, there's a saying, if you stick your head out, you know, they can hit it, right? But if you are just like everyone else, nobody will bother you. Nobody will laugh at you, right? So, from my experience, often maybe transgender, like ladyboy, anti katoi, right? Uh, they want to self-express, right? Because they are boys, but they want to act like they are girls, right? They feel like they're a girl inside, so they want to self-express. They don't want to fit because fitting means uh, being like others, being a boy. But at the same time, uh, they understand they cannot be 100% like a girl, right? The girls still notice that they're a little different, so they want to self-express. Okay, and it's not just clothing. It's I can see it in the way they maybe write answers to the test, in the way they, you know, it's not better, it's not worse. I'm just saying uh, that's what is happening, and this is what this portion of the movie is talking about. Companies want to understand underlying motivation, right? About your, not about, you know, one thing, but underlying what makes you do things, and they can predict what you will buy, right? What look at Apple computers. Uh, Before, all computers were black, right? The color of the computer outside is black, but Apple started making, you know, colorful stuff. For why? Because some people don't like black or white. They want colors. Uh, Underlying motivation. You know, you have your lifestyle. Some people like uh, to do everything themselves, right? They want to paint their own room. They want to make their own jewelry. They want to make their own clothing. They want to self-express. Others are different. So companies are looking to identify these people, separate them in different groups, and then offer them different products. This is how you can earn money, right? So let's continue. Okay, and then it goes on to talk about the politicians, right? They can also predict what kind of a politician you want. And then politicians will say the words you want to hear. Same thing applies to movies. Okay, just a second. Just a second. So, Val survey, right? So, the first survey that they created had many questions, and then they were able to reduce the number of questions to be able to correctly identify different groups, right? We have thinkers, people, okay, motivation. What motivates you? Your ideals. You think for yourself or you believe others. Achievement. You're trying to achieve or you achieve things. How you self-express. Through experience or through making things. Okay, let's do here. Okay, take the survey. Okay, how many? They need to tell us how many minutes it is. Okay. Okay, and now let's look at the survey. Just a second, I need to share the screen again. Okay, so this is the survey. Okay. I'm often interested in theories. Mostly agree. Okay, so I'm answering about myself. I'm most interested in theories. Yes, I like theories. Why things? I often ask people's advice about clothes, vacations, and other spending decisions. No, I don't ask. A good negotiator doesn't just get the food in the bowl, but the bowl itself. Disagree. I love to make things I can use every day. Somewhat agree. I like to make things. Also, somewhat agree. Okay. But you know, I like making things, but you know, I don't know how to do it. So I follow the latest trends and fashions. Mostly disagree. I showed you why, because most trends are I don't know who is thinking or decide who is making it. Just as the Bible says, the world literally was created in 6 days. Disagree. I like being in charge of a group. Disagree. I like to learn about art culture. Mostly agree. I often crave excitement. Somewhat agree. I'm really interested in only a few things. Mostly agree. Somewhat agree. Okay, so sometimes it's difficult. In most, okay. I would rather make something than buy it. Somewhat agree. I dress more fashionably than most people. Somewhat agree. The federal government should encourage prayers in public schools. Somewhat disagree. I have more ability than most people. Somewhat agree. I consider myself an intellectual. Mostly agree. Only a fool gives more than they get. So should we give more? Someone disagree. I like trying new things. Mostly agree. I'm very interested in how mechanical things engines work. Agree. I like to dress in the latest fashions. Mostly disagree. There is too much sex on television today. Mostly agree. I like to lead others. Somewhat disagree. People who think too much annoy me. Somewhat disagree. I like a lot of excitement in my life. Somewhat agree. I must admit that my interests are somewhat narrow and limited. I like making things of wood, metal, and other material. Agree. I want to be considered fashionable. Somewhat disagree. Okay, somewhat agree. Religion is the most important way to know what's morally correct. Somewhat disagree. I like the challenge of doing something I have never done before. Somewhat agree. No matter how much evil I see in the world, my faith in God is strong. Somewhat agree. I like to make things with my own hands. You see, they repeat this question many times about doing it with your own hands, right? Yeah, notice it. I am always looking for a thrill. Someone disagree. Disagree. I like doing things that are new and different. I like to look through hardware or automotive stores. Agree. I like to understand more about how the universe works. Agree. I need to get the news every day. I need to get agree. Mail. Engage. What is the highest level? Well, okay. What was your total household? This. Are you a student currently? No. Just a second. Okay, so who am I? Your primary wealth type means that you are most like the innovators. Experiences. Okay, so innovator. Uh, what is that? Just a second. It's primary and secondary. Just a second. Where is that? Just a moment. Where did it go? innovators and experiences. So innovators, about me, I'm always taking in information. I'm confident enough to experiment. Skeptical about advertising, have international exposure. Future oriented, self-directed. Okay, so this is from, they identified me as innovator, and they already asked other people before, thousands of people, and they know that these innovators have international exposure. You see, I didn't answer this question about international exposure, but they know from others, and it's correct, right? I'm receptive to new ideas and technologies. Correct, I like that. Enjoy challenge, problem solving. I like it. I have wide variety of interests and activities. Correct. Skeptical about advertising. Yes, I don't believe advertising. I think it's a lie. I can experiment, right? Yes, please give me new food, new drinks, new stuff. I will try it, right? I'm not afraid. I'm taking information. Yes, I want to receive information. Okay, so this is, I'm innovator, and then secondary, I'm an experiencer. I want everything first to try. Yes, I want to try new things, like new technology, maybe it's good. I go against the current mainstream. Correct. I don't think mainstream is real. I think mainstream is created by companies to exploit us, right? Let's say you work hard for a year and you save money, right? You have 60,000 baht. You keep it to, you are not sure what you want to buy. Suddenly, all over TV, the internet, iPhone 13, are so good, it's better than 12, and then you go and buy it. But it's the same. It's not better, but you believe that and you give your money. Yes, maybe I know about latest fashions. Love physical activity. I see myself as sociable. Friends are important. Spontaneous. Oh, I want to go to Bangkok now. I will go, right? So you don't plan. Visual stimulation. You enjoy visual things. Okay, this is not as correct as innovator. Innovator. Yes, I am. I'm innovator. Okay, so this is how they've done it, right? So you see, the questions I answered, there were just 30 questions, but the first people, in the 1970s, there were hundreds of questions, and they've divided the people into innovators, thinkers, believers, achievers, strivers, experiences, makers, survivors. And now it's easy. You just answer these things, and then innovators. So the products for innovators will be different than those for others. So for example, if I'm skeptical about advertising, companies should not spend, if they want to sell me a shirt, they should not advertise. It's a waste of money. They should let me try it, right? When I'm in the mall, they should say, oh, please come here. Would you like to try it on? Right? I'll say, okay, why not? And then after I try it, I say, oh, I like it. I like the feel, I like how, you know, and then you buy it. But if I see it advertised nonstop, I will say, it's a scam, I don't want it, right? This is how companies do it. They separated people into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 groups. They separated consumers into 8 groups and they push the products. Okay, so your homework will be this. You will take this survey. Please answer what you feel. Don't try to like look good or look bad or what did you say? What did you know? Answer how you feel. Some questions maybe they're hard to understand, but try to understand them. There's no right answer, there's no wrong answer. You can say, and don't answer everywhere like don't answer in the middle, answer the way you feel, right? Mostly yes, yes, mostly no, no, right? So we have 4 choices. Absolutely yes, yes, no, absolutely no. So you need to decide one of 4. Okay, and then it will give you some results, right? So your first 2 groups. Okay, so and then I want you to take screenshots of your survey so I want to make sure that you really took the survey, and then the result, the computer will send you like this. Okay, so you will take screenshot of your answers and a screenshot of this, your val type, like this. Okay, and then we will discuss this before. Okay, so I want to see who you are, and then we'll discuss how companies can use it for their advantage. Okay, so any questions? Just a second.